I survived, just about. The Fred Whitton challenge was easily one of the toughest, hardest days I've ever had on a road bike, but also one of the most fun and rewarding as well. And I have a certificate to show for my efforts. That is an illustration of Fred Whitton, the event named in his honour, and there is my time, 7 hours, 13 minutes and 11 seconds, which I'm really happy with. We're aiming for about 7 hours, so to get anywhere near 7 hours on such a tough, grueling and demanding route, well, I'm very happy with that indeed, and that will be going on the wall behind me very soon once I get a frame for it. Before I share my first-hand experience of the event for you, to give you a flavour of what to expect if you haven't done it before, and it is definitely a bucket list ride to do. If you're UK based or even if you're European based, it's definitely an event to do. It really lives up to its billing of one of the hardest, if not the hardest, sportive in the UK, with some of the biggest climbs you're likely to ever encounter. I have to say a massive thank you to James and Walter, who I rode the event with. We started together and we finished together, and they really encouraged me to dig deeper than I ever thought I could on the climbs where I really struggled. So great fun to ride with company, with some friends. Definitely makes the event much more enjoyable and more rewarding as well. But also a massive thanks to everybody I spoke to and met on the route. The organisers, of course, of putting on the event, but mostly the marshals at the feed stations and all the junctions, and all the locals out supporting and appreciating the efforts of the nearly 2,000 cyclists doing this year's route. The Fred Whitton challenge is really famous for one single climb, the Hard Knot Pass, described by many as the most outrageous, the wildest, the most fearsome climb in the UK. And it is absolutely savage. It's steep at the bottom, about 33% in places, a bit less steep in the middle, but with a headwind to make it really tough. And then two really steep and hard, leg sapping, leg breaking hairpins near the top, and then the final drag to the summit. And it really takes everything you have to turn the cranks and just keep your bike moving. And the scenes of people walking up the climb is something I've never seen in all my life of riding bikes. I've never seen so many people walking their bikes up a steep climb. But that is how tough it is. To even ride it, no matter how fast or slow, is an achievement in itself. It really is a sort of Everest of cycling, a real climb to conquer, to tame, to say you have climbed it. And here is a photograph of me actually climbing it. I wasn't enjoying myself right then. I was questioning all my life choices, but I'm glad now to have done it, to have ridden the Hard Knot Pass. And then when you reach the top and you think it's all plain sailing, well, it's not. The descent is just as savage and brutal as the climb. It's extremely steep in places with some really challenging and quite dangerous, as we said, hairpin turns, and the road surface is rough and bumpy. And the risk of the wheel skipping about or you just not having the brakes into the corners is a very real threat, and you have to be really extremely cautious to not overcook it, especially when you're exhausted from the pummeling your body has just taken on a climb to the top. So extreme caution going up as well as going down. And Hard Knot Pass is just one of a full menu of climbs that, while not maybe all as tough as Hard Knot Pass, are equally punishing on your legs and your energy reserves. So it is a really tough, demanding route, and the Hard Knot Pass is the kind of cream on the top of this route. But while I'm using words like savage and brutal, the event is accessible to most people of a reasonable fitness with a determination to really push themselves hard and see what they are capable of. Now, me, James and Walter were riding fast, trying to get a good time. So we're riding the flatter roads and the downhills as fast as we could to maintain our average speed. But there's no reason why you can't take a more leisurely approach. Start early, give yourself all day, enjoy the feed stops, stop for photos, enjoy the riding, and not punch yourself, not push yourself into a dark place like many people clearly did try and go for a fast time. So I would say with a good level of fitness, with some nice low gears on your bike and a good dose of determination and commitment, this event is accessible to many people. So definitely one to add to your bucket list. It really is an event worth doing for a certificate like this one here. So I'll let you enjoy my first-hand experience of the Fred Whitton. Definitely add it to your list. I'll put a link down below if you want to get entered for next year when the ballot is open. And if you rode a Fred Whitton in 2022, I'd love to hear from you. So leave a comment down below, letting me know your highlights and your lowlights maybe as well. But that's all for now. Enjoy the rest of the video. Right, here we go, Fred Whitton. We are go.
Just coming up to the pub, not too far away.
Amazing views. And that's top of Kirkstone Pass. Definitely warmed up now. And now, a bit of payback. Morning guys. Morning. About 2 hours in now. And 40 miles today. Oh, not far now. No, you're halfway, mate. Been absolutely smashing along so far. Hopefully the legs have still got some left for the climbs. Definitely been pushing too fast, I think, haven't we?
We're going hard, haven't we? We might regret this.
Yeah, hopefully it won't bite us later on. But so far, it's so good.
It's going to take some of our own advice.
Just too easy to go fast when you're fresh. Get carried away, yeah. Yeah, going really well so far. Going a bit too fast, perhaps.
I've got alright, but we just keep eating. 2
Until
hours 30 to the first feed station.
2 hours 30, okay, yeah. Got on the top tube so I can go there.
Where's Des?
In amongst the sea of carbon race bikes, there's a nice Paradise saddlebag there, and Brook saddle. Looking
Brook
good.
saddle, of course, strong.
Yeah.
For added comfort.
And you got a triple chainsaw in the front as well.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely, yeah.
Probably proper gears.
Yes.
So that was Newland Pass. Not as bad as the one that came before it, but still pretty brutal. Nice steady gradient. Just a case of keeping the gear turning really. Trying to keep the power down. Definitely feeling it now. 4 hours in, 70 miles done. We've still got some big climbs to come yet.
The big climb.
The big climb. It's going to be tough.
And all the other climbs.
All the other climbs. It's been pretty full on so far though, isn't it?
We've been going some, haven't we?
Oh, bloody hell.
Half an hour ahead of where I thought we'd be.
Half an hour ahead of our schedule. I'm not going to lie though, it does hurt. What's making it look easy? Aren't you? Cruising. So Hard Nut Pass is what we came here for. The big daddy of the Lake District. Pretty savage, pretty brutal. Gradient doesn't relent at all. Steep from the bottom, mellow a bit in the middle, bit of headwind though. And then the final few hairpins just broken me. You were flying, mate. He was dancing up there, like outburst of Constable before my very eyes.
Absolutely brutal.
So that Rhino's Pass, after Hard Knot, it's a piece of cake, but still pretty. There's one bit of gradient sort of towards the top, like way too much.
Yeah.
But one more climb to go. Yeah, we've done it. We completed it. And that is the Fred Whitton. Long day in the saddle.
Well done.
It's a what a reception! So many spectators, amazing.
Simon. Domestics for the day, were you?
Yeah, sort of, yeah.
Tried to be.
Under 6 hours,
Not
yeah?
too successful.
No, I can definitely say one of the toughest events, toughest days on the bike.
Oh God, yeah. It is. I've not ridden the tougher events, I don't think.
And the hard knots is just brutal, isn't it?
Yeah.
But like, it starts off hard, gets a bit easier, and it gets even harder.
And you just this
yeah.
on that last corner.
There's so many people walking as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
he's broken. That's good.
we didn't manage to get into a fast group or anything around the
I tried to start 8, yeah.
Oh, we're not start. Yeah, we started at 7:30.
Yeah, you start 8 with the Harrogate Nova.
We got passed by one fast group who like.
Yeah, I mean the Fred is raced. It's a competitive sport team.
Yeah.
It's about as competitive as I think you'll get in this country.
Yeah. It's a bit sketchy on some of those narrow roads and traffic. And
But,
a lot of traffic.
It's not about
today.
just going fast uphill, is it?
No.
It's about going fast downhill.
The reward for finishing is pie and beans and biscuits. So, enjoy it.
I'll enjoy talking about it
Yeah.
in about a week.
A week.